Hey man, say man, we finna get into this, man. Finna get into this, man. Them boy did it again, man. They done did it again, man. I mean, hey, what more can I say, man? They don't want us, man. They done did it again, man. Hey, Patrick Mahomes, look, Patrick Mahomes, that dude, man. That boy, he the truth, man. Like real talk. You can't sit there and I mean, I'm just saying, man. You can't you can say a lot. You can whatever you want to say, but you cannot say that Patrick Mahomes is not that dude. He that guy, man. That boy, that guy. He, you know what I'm saying? He doing this thing, man. You know, they find a way to win, man. They find a way to get in there, man. I don't know, man. I just uh, you know what I'm saying? Now I wasn't surprised, you know what I'm saying, with the Bills, you know, doing their thing. I wasn't surprised, you know what I'm saying, with I wasn't surprised, you know what I'm saying. I mean, I was surprised with Kansas City doing their thing, man. Them guys know what to do. They know how to win. They done been there so many times, like so many times, like just it's just mind blowing to me. So like how these guys keep doing it. Like I'm not saying don't get it twisted. Now you know what I'm saying. Them guys, they the truth. They know how to get it done. You know what I'm saying? Like so, man. Patrick Mahomes, the dang goat, man. Now I admit I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I'm not no Kansas City Chiefs fan, man. I really don't have no football. I really don't have no team. Just being honest. Um, my favorite my favorite team my favorite team used to be uh my favorite team was my bad. My favorite player was Peyton Manning. And ever since Peyton Manning has retired, I haven't been really watching NFL football. And I watch college, but mostly now since I filmed high school football, I really don't be into it like that no more. But um all I know is, man, Patrick Mahomes, that guy, man. Patrick Mahomes. Well, I'm talking about the AFC Championship right now. I don't know what you talking about, Brian. Really, whatever like that. But at the end of the day, man, Patrick Mahomes, the Kansas City Chiefs, have a chance to win another Super Bowl. Now they're going to play against a great team in the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, Jalen Hurts and company, Saquon Barkley, you know what I'm saying? They finna do their thing, man. So, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a great thing, man. It's gonna be a great Super Bowl. It's gonna be in New Orleans. We already know about the Super Bowl halftime show. You know what I'm saying, with Kendrick Lamar. It's gonna be a great thing. We're gonna get to see some great football. Um, Now, of course, man. I don't know, man. I just don't know how. I just don't know how. I just don't know. Hey, look, hey, to all y'all in the chat with all these derogatory comments. Look, it's kids that be on here, so all that what y'all talking about, y'all gonna have to get out of here with that. You know what I'm saying? This is a kid friendly chat, so y'all gonna have to get out of here with that. This is a kid friendly chat. This is not for y'all to perk the whiskey. I swear, bro. I'm tired. I'm really tired of seeing this for kids, sir. This is a kid friendly chat. It's kids that watch this channel, that watch sports. I'm not talking about no negative or derogatory things. We're not talking about no stuff. We're not using profanity in this chat. Kids watch this chat. Young adults watch this chat. So we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do all those negative, you know what I'm saying, things like that. We're not doing that. But I will say, man, I'm tired of seeing the same Super Bowl over and over. Tired of seeing the same people in I'm tired of seeing the same people in the Super Bowl every year. But at the end of the day, we already know that Patrick Mahomes and company is going to be in the Super Bowl. We know that every year. Somehow they managed to find a way to get Patty Mahomes in the Super Bowl. I wanted to see Lamar Jackson in the Super Bowl this year. I would have really, like the Spurs. Let me see who else. Like the Spurs, the Lakers, the New England Patriots. You know what I'm saying? But Tom Brady was there. Who else? Let me see. Trying to think of some more dynasties. But I know, of course, like Tom Brady ran the NFL for years, man. And I ain't gonna lie, I hated Tom Brady back in the day because he would always beat my boy Peyton Manning, man. He would always keep Peyton Manning out of the Super Bowl. Just like back in the day, the Lakers, man, they kept my boy Allen Iverson. You know what I'm saying? They will always be the team that I went for. They always be the team that I was a fan of. So I ain't like the Lakers back. I ain't like Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Now Shaq, that you know what I'm saying? That's like my favorite NFL player. That's my favorite. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite basketball players of all time, Shaq. My three favorite players are Shaq, Allen Iverson, and I was a Tracy McGrady fan back in the day too. But but my favorite NBA players are Shaq, Allen Iverson, and I was a teammate fan, so I was a Tracy McGrady fan too. Now NFL wise, Jerome Bettis, Terrell Davis. If some of you may not know who Terrell Davis is, but he played for the Denver Broncos. Jerome Bettis also he played for the Steelers, and Peyton Manning. That's my favorite NFL quarterback of all time. College wise, my favorite college player of all time. I was a big Florida fan, like Miami, Florida, all them back in the day. So Willis McGahee, that was one of my favorite college players because he played for Miami, of course. Now my favorite college player of all time is my boy Tim Tebow. That's my favorite college football player of all time. That's the go to my eyes in college football. And the go to my eyes in NFL football is Peyton Manning. But with the Bills, man, I just don't understand. I say it this way. The NFL is not ready for somebody. The NFL is not ready to see somebody else other than Patrick Mahomes in an AFC Championship game and in a Super Bowl. They ain't ready for somebody else to take over. They ain't found nobody else to be the face of the NFL. See, Patrick Mahomes is the face of the NFL. Just like Tom Brady was the face of the NFL when he was playing. Tom Brady was the face of the NFL. Patrick Mahomes now is the face of the NFL. So once they find somebody to replace Patrick Mahomes, we won't see Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl like that as much. Or we won't see him continuously go all these years. We'll start seeing him lose here and there, or we won't see him as frequently anymore. But the thing about it, Patrick Mahomes young, so he got a long way to go. But they're not ready to see somebody else in the Super Bowl just yet. Now that's who I wanted to see in the Super Bowl. I wanted to see Lamar Jackson. But I feel like with him, I feel like, man, he just gotta get over the hump. It was the same. Like, look, like I said, my GOAT in the NFL is Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning had to get over the hump too. Peyton Manning kept getting close, kept being a game away, and kept getting put out until finally he got over the hump. They beat they beat New England. They beat the Patriots and wound up going to the Super Bowl and beating the Bears in the Super Bowl. Now, I will say that Super Bowl, man, I was nervous because look, Devin Hester returned to open the kickoff. So I'm like, oh man. But you know what I'm saying? My boys, they got right. Peyton Manning got his first ring. He retired with Denver Broncos. We won 2 rings. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? So they was kind of tired of Tom Brady at that point. You know what I'm saying? And they're not tired of Patrick Mahomes just yet. So Patrick Mahomes is going to be in the Super Bowl or going to be playing for a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I mean, now at the time, now Peyton Manning was on his way out of the NFL anyway. He was past his prime. He wasn't like the guy, you know, when he wasn't that guy no more. Like he was past, you know what I'm saying? He was on his way out at that time, at that point in his career. Now, like I said, I haven't had an NFL team in some years. Um, you know, because Cam Newton, I was gonna be you know what I'm saying, a Carolina Panthers fan. I was gonna be, you know what I'm saying, I was gonna be a Carolina Panthers fan, but you know what I'm saying, they didn't pan out, you know what I'm saying, because Cam Newton wasn't there no more. And you know what I'm saying, I haven't had an NFL team since Peyton Manning left. Um Now I say, man, like Patrick Mahomes. See, the thing that makes Patrick Mahomes so hard to stop, he can run. See, if Tom Brady could run, if he was like that, if he was athletic like that, man, we might be talking about 8. We might, man, look. That was the only thing that hurt Tom Brady. He wasn't as athletic to get out there and run. If he could actually run, if he could run like a if he could run like a Lamar Jackson, he would have been super deadly because he was already deadly, but he just couldn't get out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, but I'm saying though, the reason why Patrick Mahomes is so deadly because he can get out there and move with his feet. He don't have to, but he can. That what makes him so deadly. And he got a great defense to back him up. But Patrick Mahomes, that dude though, I can't deny that. Like, you know, I'm tired of seeing him in the Super Bowl. I'm tired of that, but you can't deny, man. Like you can't deny his greatness. You can't deny, you know what I'm saying? You cannot deny his greatness. And he just got it, man. Like he got it. Like he a special talent, man. Uh yeah, he definitely come under pressure. Stephen Hahn. I mean, look, I don't know if they got the referees in their pocket in their back pocket or what, but I just know Patrick Mahomes is that dude, man. And Kansas City got a chance to win another Super Bowl. And Patrick Mahomes is young. Like bro he got a lot of time left to, you know, to keep, you know what I'm saying? Like that dude, man, look. But I will say now, I do want to see Jalen Hurts win a Super Bowl, man. I do want to see that. Now I don't know if it's gonna happen. Oh no, I'm definitely not gonna bet against Patrick Mahomes. That's just like betting against Tom Brady. I don't care. I don't care. After I seen Tom Brady come back, it was like 24-3 when they played the Atlanta Falcons that time. It was like 24-3 at halftime. When I seen what he done did it before, but what I seen that Super Bowl, that solidified him. Like he was already solidified, but that just put him in a whole nother stratosphere. Like Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, I do want Saquon to win one, but But the only thing is, if they was playing somebody else, then yeah, I would be leaning more towards the Eagles. But man, Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes in the AFC Championship, Patrick Mahomes, man, look, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. And Patrick Mahomes, he's only 29 years old. He only 29 years old. He got plenty of time. That man got plenty of time, man. So I'm looking at his stats. So he's been in the NFL since 2017. Okay. He has 3 Super Bowl championships. 3. He got 3 Super Bowl championships right now. He won 2019, 2022, 2023. Okay. He got 3 Super Bowl MVPs. 2, you know what I'm saying? So the crazy this the crazy thing about Patrick Mahomes, man. 5 Super Bowl appearances. He got 5 Super Bowl appearances. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I just want to see somebody else in the Super Bowl, man. Like I said, I would love to see my boy Lamar Jackson in the Super Bowl because I feel like that would really, you know what I'm saying, solidify him, you know what I'm saying, as an elite quarterback. A lot of people said that he wouldn't make it this far. A lot of people said that, you know what I'm saying, he didn't have the tools and the skills to be an NFL quarterback. People saying he need to change his, you know what I'm saying, his position. He need to be a receiver. He need to do this and do that. And the things that he's doing is great. He just got to get over the hump. But Patrick Mahomes is the real deal. But I'm saying, like, I hope. Now, I'm saying I'm not going against Patrick Mahomes. You can't bet against, you know what I'm saying, what makes sense. So I ain't betting against him. But I just feel like, man, it's just time for a change. It's time for something new. It's time to see somebody new, you know what I'm saying, in the NFL. Man, I already knew that they weren't finna let. I already knew they weren't finna let the Bills in the Super Bowl though. I already knew that. Like I already knew that. I already knew they was not about to let Josh Allen beat. They weren't finna let Josh Allen in the dang Buffalo Bills beat Patty Mahomes and the Chiefs, man. I already knew that. I already knew that they weren't finna let that happen. It's I don't know, man. All I know is, man. Yep. I mean, it could definitely be over for them, but I just know, man. It's the NFL. They're not tired of Patrick Mahomes yet. Once they get tired of Patrick Mahomes, you'll start to see a change. You'll start to see a shift. You'll start to see somebody else in the Super Bowl. You'll start to see Patrick Mahomes at the house a little earlier. They just ain't done with him. They're not tired of him yet because Patrick Mahomes is the face of the NFL. Because you got to think about it. He's been the most consistent quarterback in the last about 7 years. Like, consistently going. Yeah, they didn't cheat. They actually had, man, look. The last drive of the game, I didn't get a chance to watch the full game, but the last drive of the game, hey, bro, I swear you really said something for real, like you really just dropped some game right there. Because this is what I noticed too. We like last year we seen Taylor Swift all the time. This year we've been seeing Taylor Swift. And I understand and I really feel like the NFL using that to their advantage, man. I mean, y'all, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, he true, but he gotta get there. He gotta make it back. He gotta get there. He it's true, but he gotta get there. Uh but you definitely right though. you, you definitely right about Taylor Swift though, because I'm telling you, like, because what it is, she's driving a different audience to the NFL. You know what I'm saying? She's bringing a different audience, a different wave to the NFL that they didn't have before. Because I guarantee they look at the ratings, man. They look at, you know what I'm saying, who's paying attention, who watching the games. They pay attention to that. So that just like with Kendrick Lamar being, you know what I'm saying, the artist doing the Super Bowl. He had the biggest year in hip hop. I mean, I mean that's true, but what I'm saying is it's a ratings game. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, that's true. They did win before Swift, but I'm saying the NFL ratings had went down. A lot of like NFL, NBA, it all started to go down. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they won. Yeah, they did, and you know what I'm saying. Respect to them. I mean, I'm saying that's true. Yeah, when he get there, he wins. But what I'm saying is, it's also a ratings game. The NFL also looking at it like this. You know what I'm saying? If our ratings are down, and this person bringing, you know what I'm saying, a different audience, because that's going to help them generate more money when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, advertisement, when it comes to different things. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the NFL is a business. So, you know what I'm saying? Them guys, I respect Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? I respect Burrows. But I'm ready to see somebody else in the Super Bowl. I'm ready to see somebody else go to the Super Bowl. I'm ready to see somebody else do it. Like, this being real. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to see somebody else. But I respect Patrick Mahomes. I respect Patrick Mahomes. It ain't no hate against him, because you know what I'm saying, he the truth. He a mobile quarterback. He can throw the ball. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know what I'm saying? But yo, man, like, they definitely. No, I gotta disagree with that. The NFL, like, all the major sports are losing ratings. Because this is the thing. If you look at how the games are being structured now. I mean, football is king, but I'm saying, like, what's really king is, you know what I'm saying, like, football is king, true enough. But me, well, I can't speak only for myself, because I really don't watch the NFL like I used to. I don't really keep up with it like I used to. Like, yeah, I watch the Super Bowl. Yes, I watch some of the playoff games, but I'm most, because now, since I film youth sports in high school, that's what I mostly be focused on. I don't really watch NFL. I don't really watch college football like that no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't really pay attention to it like I used to. But I will say that it was good. But you know, at the end of the day, I mean, football is always going to be the most dominant sport in America, because if you look at it from every level, it generates a lot of revenue. If you look at it from every level of the game, it generates a big amount of revenue, because you can go to, like, think about a high school football game. Think about you going to a high school football game and then go to a basketball game. Go to so is, you know, you can get more people, like, well, I ain't gonna say more people in the tennis, but it's just football, just it's a different atmosphere. It brings it's just something about football. You know what I'm saying? It's the most popular game, you know what I'm saying, in the USA, and it's always gonna be. It's always going to me, in my eyes, it's always gonna be. But I do know at one time, basketball was kind of on an even playing field. I know back when I was younger, it was. I know that the NFL, yeah, always been big, but it's like basketball to me back in the day when I was growing up. I'm a '90s kid. I grew up in 1990. I know when I was growing up, basketball was kind of it was kind of a when it comes to professional sports, it was kind of on an even playing field. It was just football just a little bit higher, but sports was kind of more even then when it came to like popularity. It's just football was a little bit higher at the time. Now, maybe I'm tripping, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm tripping, but I do remember basketball back then was big, like super colossal back then. Even with the high school level, everything. Basketball was like the 90s basketball was definitely big. Um and basketball is still big now. It's just because the game has changed so much. The game is totally different. You know, a lot of the fundamental things about basketball has changed. You know what I'm saying? Like basketball, like it was like for real. Basketball was huge back then. Like for real, because I remember, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a fan of Shaq. Like that's my favorite. That's my favorite. Well, that's one of my favorite NBA players of all time. Shaq, Allen Iverson, and I was a T-Mac fan. I was a Tracy McGrady fan back then. I just remember like the Spurs. I remember, you know what I'm saying? I remember the Pacers back then, the 76ers, the Lakers, of course, the Lakers. Man, I ain't gonna lie. God, you know what I'm saying? RP to Kobe, man. I could not stand Kobe back then. I couldn't stand Kobe and Shaq back then. Well, see, it's weird though, because see, I was a fan of Shaq when he played for the Magic. Like I was a big fan then. Then when he played for the Lakers, you know what I'm saying? Because I became a fan of Allen Iverson around that time, you know, became a fan of Allen Iverson. So, you know, they would always beat they would always beat AI. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But yo, man, like the Pistons back then, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Shaq was, yo, that's my boy right there. Well, you know what I'm saying? True. And I also feel like the reason why football became so Grant Hill was a dog back then though, for real. Like he was a dog. And I also think too, the reason why football is so popular now is because of social media. Like why I say this. Football more popular now is because of social media. Social media really drove football into a whole different lane, like a whole different level. Because you know, I mean, I could scroll down my timeline like on Facebook or I'm on my Instagram or on Twitter, and mostly I'm going to see football. Like I'm going to see a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Even on our YouTube channel right here, you see a lot of football. Like we do basketball and other sports, but it's mostly football because social media has driven football to a whole nother lane. Like especially like when you get to see these young men, you know what I'm saying, do these like these college like these when they go to these colleges, they have these college visits and they do these, you know, photo shoots and they in the jerseys and stuff like that. You get to see different kids from across the country. Um like you get to, you know what I'm saying? Like you get to see. Oh yeah, I already know, man. I already know. But yeah, you get to see kids from all over the nation. You got all these big YouTube channels. Because I appreciate you, brother. I already know how to edge up, but yeah, but you know, getting to see all these different talent from across the country, seeing these big YouTube channels like 7 on 7, you know, get to see like 7 on 7 season, all these, and also too, this is the thing too. What I also noticed is what changed the culture in football. Back in the day, you didn't have all these travel teams. You didn't have 7 on 7. You didn't have like travel 7. You didn't have 7 on 7 teams. You didn't have travel football. You didn't have like youth football went going crazy like it is now. Um, you didn't have all this. It wasn't like that back then. Like when I was growing up, it wasn't like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing like that. Social media made football, especially in the South. Now the South always had dogs in football. But when social media came about and started hey, what's up, little cuz? When it started showcasing the talent, like you got a chance to see it, like you got a chance to see kids in Texas, kids in Florida, right in your house, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it really changed football, social media, and with the introduction to, you know what I'm saying, different arenas, when different, you know what I'm saying, lanes when it came to football, it really revolutionized the sport and made football like the god. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it definitely is, bro. Cause like you got like 5U, 6U, 7U, 8U, and then some kids start at the age of 4. I know some kids that played for 5U football. I need to donate. Hey, now if you would like to, you know what I'm saying, you could you would like to donate, you know what I'm saying? That, you know what I'm saying, that's your choice. You know, you could do a super chat, or you could do or a cash app. Now, if you would like to donate, that's not a requirement, but if you would like to donate, yeah. Hey, what's up, Oak Ridge Taxidermy? But yeah, man, you seeing 5U, 6U, you know what I'm saying? You seeing these young kids out here playing. And also too, I gotta speak on that. I mean, I like the fact that these kids get to start young. But I kind of have mixed feelings about, because I mean, I appreciate that, brother. Hey, big salute to you for that, man. Big salute to Fly Young King for the super chat, man. Big salute to you, brother, for that. That's love, bro. Definitely, man. Y'all go tap in with him, man. Go to his channel right now. Subscribe to his channel, Fly Young King. He's in the comments. Definitely subscribe to him. Appreciate that, brother. Like, that's love for real, for real. But yo, man, I appreciate you, big dog. But yeah, man, I just know that the game has got a lot younger. Cause man, we seeing, like I said, we seeing 5U, 6U, 7U, 8U. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of got mixed feelings about kids playing at 4 because me myself, you know what I'm saying, like I got a son, and I don't know if I would let my son play when he's 4. I don't know if I would be comfortable him playing. Now, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but I'm saying that I don't know if it's really beneficial. I mean, it's beneficial, but I don't think that no kid should be playing at 4 years old. I think they should start, the minimum at 5 or 6. I don't know, maybe even just 6. Maybe from 6 on up. I don't know about 4 and 5. But I understand that they do have 5U, and some kids that's 4 years old do play with 5U. And the only things I have kind of against some of that is because, with CTE, different things, like, because these kids don't, it's not like these kids be out here just playing around. Some, like, I done been to some 5U, 6U, 7U, and these kids really get active. They really be hitting, like they really be laying some wood. They really be, putting some pads on somebody. They really be getting active. So, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of a toss up, man. I don't know. I don't know if it's, I don't know. I don't fully agree with a kid being 4 years old playing, but I also know that it's good for them to start off early so that they can get, the fundamentals out the way. Hey, that song going crazy, man. I hope he come out with some, with another song to, you know what I'm saying, to back that song up, cause that song go crazy for real. He don't need to let the steam die down. He need to drop some real soon, you know what I'm saying, before that song kind of dies out. But yeah, because like around my area, you know what I'm saying, it's some youth leagues, and then I travel maybe like an hour out from where I'm from, and there's some youth leagues there, you know what I'm saying? And them kids, the young kids be getting active, like, you know what I'm saying, really be getting active, whether it's 7-on-7 or whether it's, in full pads. And I've seen a lot of football. I've seen a lot of football the last couple of years, like, filming football, filming sports. So I've seen a lot of football. And I just got mixed feelings about that. I could see a kid being 6 years old going out there in five before. I don't know, cause I don't know. I just don't. But hey, big salute to all the 4U kids, 5U, 6U, because U Sports has really, really done popped up. And one thing I noticed too is it's a good thing for these kids to start off super early because I'm saying, man, like my son right now, my son 4 years old, and I don't feel comfortable with him playing football right now. Hey, man. Hey, y'all, hey, everybody, man, hey, everybody that's in the chat right now, man, go ahead and you know what I'm saying, hey, y'all follow each other, man, in the chat. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, man, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Definitely appreciate all the subscribers, everybody that's tuning in, watching this live right now. Appreciate everybody that's leaving comments. Appreciate bro for the super chat. Um, but yeah, man. That's what I'm saying, man. I think between 6 and 8, I think that's a good age for them to start. That's a good age for them to start. I wouldn't start a kid playing football at 4. Now I would train the kid to like start, like I would do like training at home, maybe like get them do a couple drills and stuff like that. But as far as me letting them do contact, I would wait until maybe they're like 6, 5 or 6, probably 6 probably 6, because ain't nothing against 5U, but it's just when you watch 5U games, it's like, but well, I say this: when you watch certain 5U games, it's hard, to get them prepared. But some teams I've seen, hey, them 5U get active and they have them kids right. But and that's the thing too. It comes down to coaching, like who you got coaching your kids, who you got, you know what I'm saying. Who's leading your kids. That makes a big difference in when it comes down to coaching too. But yeah, man, some of these, hey, I'm talking about, I be watching some of these kids like on Instagram, and some of these kids, like I'm talking about when I was that age, I'm like, man, I wouldn't even some of my homeboys and stuff, when we was that age, I'd be like just thinking, man, we wouldn't even nowhere near that level at 5 and 6, man. Some of these kids be so fine at 5 and 6 year old, 7, 8 year old. Some of these kids be so good, and then you be thinking like, you be looking at them like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Because, and also too, social media is driving a lot of this and showing these kids giving these kids, knowledge at an early age. Also getting them linked in with different trainers, because that's a major thing too. A lot of trainers, like a lot of personal trainers, with different skill sets, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you might have a guy to just deal with receivers, or this guy might just deal with running backs, or this guy might just be a lineman trainer. You know what I'm saying? That plays a big pivotal role now, because a lot of guys is coming back and training these kids. And then you have a lot of what's up, cuz? Yeah, see that what I'm saying? That what I'm saying, bro. Like, not man, the 90s was a great time. And I played youth football, you know what I'm saying, when I was growing up, but we just did basic stuff. Like it was none compared to how these kids get down these days, man. These coaches, but see, that's why when these kids get to college, well, let me backtrack. When these kids get to junior high, when these kids get to high school, they be so good because they've been learning different schemes and plays and stuff that they're gonna run when they get in high school. When they get, I be seeing kids, man, they 11, 12-year-old, when they get to high school, they be so fire because they already got the knowledge. They already had people training them. They already had these coaches giving them these schemes, giving them these plays. So when they get to high school, it's second nature. These kids already be super advanced. I'm seeing 5 and 6-year-old teams running these, elaborate schemes. And I'm like, they just 5 and 6. Like, it's crazy that they know this stuff, but it's just a sign. It's just, that's how sports done came along. That's how everything done advanced. And social media is driving a lot of this. But yeah, man, I already knew Patrick Mahomes was gonna be in the Super Bowl. I already knew he was gonna be there, man. I wasn't surprised with him being there. I wasn't surprised with him making it to the Super Bowl. That wasn't something that I already knew he was gonna go. I just didn't want to see him go again. Not right now. But yeah. Yeah, man. All right. Oh, hold on. Let me go to your channel real quick, big dog. I'm definitely finna sub to your channel. I also think, man, with it definitely being, with it definitely being more, you know what I'm saying? Because what it is, hey, Fly Young King, I just subscribed to your channel, man. I just subscribed to your channel. Appreciate the super chats. Definitely appreciate that, bro. Just, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. Yeah, man, I miss them good old days, man, where you could just, you know what I'm saying, you pick up a football, some of your guys, you know what I'm saying, y'all go, you know what I'm saying, and just, but it's big business now. I mean, football always been business. It's always been business, but it's now every level is business now. So, and definitely when you got kids, and definitely see when you see kids that can now be in high school, getting NIL deals, and then going to college, and they can transfer to this school and get 4.2 million, 3.4 million. Like, it's business now. It's football, sports in general is a business, but it's big business. So that's the reason why these kids that's why the reason why these trainers, these parents, they be pushing these kids way different and way more now, because it's money involved. I'm gonna be honest with you. I already know. Yeah, man. I mean, they man, look. I know some kids right now. I got on my Instagram. It's kids that subscribe to my Instagram right now. That follow me on Instagram right now. That have highlights. I'm talking about crazy, nice highlights too. Got music in the background. They got all different kind of effects and stuff in the videos. Man, I would have never. Well, let me backtrack. So I got an Instagram where I post sports content. I follow a lot of, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of, athletes from high school, a lot of athletes, you know what I'm saying, youth sports and things. You know what I'm saying? So they follow me on Instagram and they have highlight tapes or things like that. I had to clear that up because no Diddy. We ain't on nothing like that. It ain't even nothing like that. But I just know when I was growing up, youth sports was not like this. It wasn't like this at all. Not even a little bit. It wasn't like this because there was no camera phones. There was no YouTube channels that I know. But no, man, like it wasn't no camera phones back then. It wasn't no camera phones. Stanley her. Hey brother, man, this ain't that type of chat, man. Like I'm talking about some football, and we talking about how football has evolved and how it has grown over these years. Um, but no lie, man. Like I like the way, you know what I'm saying, things are going when it comes to sports. I like the way, you know what I'm saying. I you know what I'm saying, like, cause I remember going to PE when I was a kid, and sometimes we didn't even have no ball to play with. Sometimes we just get a bottle, put some rocks in it, and play football. Just that's how, you know what I'm saying, how it was back then. But it ain't even near that way no more. And I also think too, with the the way it's a business now, it's taken away from the actual game. That's why the NBA ain't as good. That's why, you know what I'm saying, the games ain't as good anymore. That's why, you look at now, you know what I'm saying. Let me make it plain. Let me now what I mean is, like, you know what I'm saying, sometimes we would just have to, you know what I'm saying, have to, do what we did, like, or whatever like that. We would just have to just do we you know what I'm saying, because sometimes we couldn't find, we won't have a football at PE. Sometimes we just, what I'm saying, take a stick, we'll take you know what I'm saying, a empty bottle, put some rocks in it, play football. We just wanted to play. We wanted to be outside. We wanted to enjoy playing ball and stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? And then I remember, like you knew who was gonna be them guys when they got older. You knew who was gonna be the best athletes. You knew who the fastest kids was. You knew who had the talent back then. You knew who was gonna be the ones. Um, it was just some great times back then, man. Like it was a different time. I remember playing football, you know what I'm saying, my mom's backyard, playing basketball. You don't even see kids outside no more playing football and basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember I had a basketball goal at my mom's house. I remember, I mean, at my parents' house, like, it was the spot. That's where everybody came to play football. That's where everybody came to play basketball. And we just stayed. We was outside all the time. We was playing football, basketball all the time. Um, but it's a money thing now, man. It's a you know, and there's nothing wrong with this. I want to be clear about that too. It ain't nothing wrong with these guys making money, because this the thing. If you go to certain high schools on a Friday night, go to some of these football games and see how many people in these stands. I'm from a small town, and on a Friday night, the town shuts down. Everybody at the football game. It's packed full on the home side, and depending on who we playing, it's packed on the away side. Hey, good night, little cuz. Um, so yeah, man. So you gotta think about it. Some of these high school, like, think about a 6A school, 7A school. They're making big bank off these kids. They making a lot of money off these kids every Friday, man. I'm from Mississippi, man. I'm from the deep south. I'm from Mississippi, man. I'm from a small town, Mississippi. Um, but yeah, man, like on a Friday night, we playing a rivalry, we playing a rival. Man, it's packed full of people. You know what I'm saying? On home and away side. Man, look, the town shut down, man. Everything shut down, man. It shut down by 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock on a Friday, man. Man, come on now. Come on now, man. The town shut down, man. Just like I know. On Friday night, the town shut down, man. It shut down. I know back when I was in high school, it shut down. Everybody. Appreciate you for tuning in, man. We got Washington in the house. We got California in the house, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. That's major, man. Cause like I said, we some guys from the South, man. We definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. I hope y'all enjoy the channel. I hope y'all like Oregon. I appreciate you for tuning in, cool kid. Definitely appreciate you for tuning in, man. Oh, Florida. Hey, that what's up, man. Oh, yeah, gas station still booming, you know what I'm saying? Is that you from Maryland? I appreciate it. Nah, I ain't gonna be. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't do any hunting. Hey, that's love, man. That's love. Hey, shout out to Maryland. Shout out to the West Coast, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. For real, for real. I ain't gonna lie, man. We trying to take this thing global, man. We trying to go to, you know what I'm saying, different high schools, different places around the country. I know it's gonna take a little, you know what I'm saying, a little bread for us to get there and whatever like that, but we gonna get there, man. We trying to definitely expand, man. Hey, H-Town, hey, what's up, man? Texas in this time, man. Hey, we definitely come to Texas. We definitely come to Texas, man. For real, for real. We definitely come to Texas, man. Oh yeah, man. I used to go live like this. You know what I'm saying? When the football season was going on, I would go live probably like maybe an hour, 2 hours. And basketball season, I ain't gonna lie, basketball season out here in the South, it's not as popping as football because you know who the best teams is in Mississippi. You know who the ones, when it comes to football. But basketball is kind of a toss-up. Because some years, I mean, you kind of know who the ones is, but it changes. Like, it changes quickly. Because one year, this team might be the truth, and then they lose their whole senior class. They have a lot of seniors. So, you know what I'm saying? Basketball just ain't. Football is king in the South. Football is king in Mississippi. Basketball just ain't. It's not popping like that. So, you know what I'm saying? But football is though. We know, like, who the ones is in football. You know what I'm saying? So, oh yeah, I'm close to Gulfport. Yeah. Texas, Florida. Okay. Hey, this is a thing too. Now we know that we probably gonna have to travel when it come down to basketball. Going. I done got tongue tied. We gonna have to travel. You know what I'm saying? Like, basketball wise, we got some hoopers. We got some hoopers in the South, but football is king though. Cause you got the SEC in the South, so you know what I'm saying. Football is king in the South. Football is king in the South, and it's always been that way. But other states do have hoopers. But mostly we do football, but we're gonna expand. We're gonna do baseball. We're gonna try to do some softball. We're gonna try to do everything, man. We're trying to really be, you know what I'm saying? We trying to really be a sports network. We really trying to be a big sports network. We want to have all type of sports, man. We want to do everything. So, and we also want to expand to different cities, different states. Like I said, we based out of Mississippi right now. But hey, if y'all know any high schools that's popping in you know what I'm saying, like in Texas, let me see, like Texas, Florida, I just think though as a whole, man. Okay, what's types of cat in Utah? Cat is six. So I'm gonna need my charger. But I gotta ask y'all a question. Like, do y'all are y'all tapped in with any schools? And y'all, y'all respect the cities, y'all respect the states, or y'all tapped in with any, you know, any people in y'all cities that that's dogs or whatever like that, or any coaches, anything like that. Are y'all tapped in any way like that? Cause like I said, man, 2025, man, we trying to expand, man. We trying to really take this thing to a whole nother level. Well, let me ask y'all, since y'all talking about, what I'm saying, like since y'all talking about, basketball right now, who is y'all starting five? Like all time starting five. Who is the guys? You know what I'm saying? Yo, all time starting five. No matter what decade, no matter what time, what era, who would be your starting five right now? NBA players, past or present. I like football in the Houston area. I've been seeing a lot when it comes to high school football in Texas, man. I definitely want to come out there. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to make my way out there this time. I want to make it happen. I gotta tap in with some with a player school out there, but that would definitely be big for us, man, to come out there to Texas. Probably come out there to Georgia or Florida. Um, hey, one day come out there to Cali, Washington. You know what I'm saying? North Carolina, South Carolina. Just really where it's some talent at, really where we can, you know, because I'm, what I'm saying, like shout out to people like Destroying, AJ Green, different people like that, man. We trying to get on that level. Second Tim Duncan. Yeah, I mean either one of them. I could, but I would lean towards Shaq. That's just my that's just my goat. You know what I'm saying? To kind of basketball, but I definitely could see Tim Duncan. Cause Tim Duncan was a dog too. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy that Tim Duncan, he almost his story is crazy because what I'm saying, he wasn't even playing basketball at one time. But and Dirk because his shot was basically unguardable. Like you really could just like Kevin Durant. Like it was his shot is unguardable. Like it ain't really nothing that you can physically do with a skill set that Dirk Nowitzki had and the skill set that what I'm saying that Kevin Durant has. Like it's nothing that you can really do with them guys. Like what I'm saying, it's real. Like what I'm saying, and with Dirk Nowitzki when he won his NBA championship, the way he won it, who he had to play against to get it, makes him legendary. Like that makes him legendary. Just in my eyes, just like what I'm saying, that makes him legendary in my eyes. He was to me, he was he was a legend before that, but what I'm saying, the way he won his championship, who he had to play to get the championship, in my eyes, made him a legend. Jordan Carmelo, like, yeah, I mean that to me now that's a good list right there. I ain't gonna lie, that's a good list. That's a good list. Um, yeah, because Karl Malone was Karl Malone was one of them ones back in the day. Elijah one, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? When I was a kid, when I was younger, people used to call me a Kim Olajuwon. You know what I'm saying? People used to which is crazy, but yeah, and the thing about it, man, with Kobe, a lot of people don't give Kobe his credit. Like I think the reason why Kobe ain't as celebrated, like I mean he's celebrated and people love Kobe, but it's like he was in the middle. Like it was like Jordan, yeah, Carmelo do got yeah, yeah, Malone, yeah, yeah, some stuff I learned about him, pretty like recently. I think in the last year or so, yeah, 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 but that's another story and topic for another time. That's something different right there. But yeah, that's yeah. He was on some different time. But let me see. Still Jordan, Shaq, Dirk. Still Jordan, Shaq, Dirk. Hey, that's an insane lineup right there. Insane lineup. But yeah, you're right about that. Jordan and Kobe couldn't coexist on the same team. Not if they was both. Now this is the thing too. Now they both in their prime. No, it's no way. It's no way they could coexist. No way possible. It's no way. The egos will. I think the egos will clash. I think that you know. But I always feel like Kobe was always overshadowed. Like I always feel like Brian. Uh, that lineup right there can't. They won't be beat. They won't lose a game because this is the thing. With the skill set Brian had, Brian gonna get a he gonna you know what I'm saying, he ain't afraid to get a ball up. He ain't afraid to pass and be a facilitator. He ain't afraid to get some assists. So he gonna have that on lock. Then he could also step out there and shoot. He can drive the lane. You know what I'm saying? He gonna play defense. You feel me? Then Kobe, you already know what Kobe gonna do. KD can't really be guarded. You feel me? He can't be guarded. So he can do then Tim Duncan and Shaq in the paint. And we talking about prime Tim Duncan and prime Shaq. You know how many championships that team will have? Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Do you know how many championships that team will have? Nobody will be able to stay on the court with them. Not one, not nobody. Because you can't. Shaq was unguardable. That's why they had to do Hack a Shaq. That's why they had to foul him so much, because you couldn't do nothing with him in the paint. Nothing. He was like, Shaq is a real center. Like he ain't the. I ain't speaking down on the centers of today, but Shaq was a real center. Like post up game, gonna dunk on you. He gonna rebound. The only thing that hurt Shaq, he couldn't stay healthy. He will always get hurt around like right before playoffs, and then playoffs come. But I think, I ain't gonna lie to you, for some strange reason, I think that was a little play, man. Now I'm not saying you're gonna get hurt on purpose, but I'm saying that was a play. I think that was a way for him to sit down for a while, get some rest, and get ready to do what he do in the playoffs. That's just my opinion. I mean, because I'm saying he got hurt around the same time every year. The same time every single year. Every year. When they went on that championship run every year. Come on, man. I ain't gonna cap. Come on, man. Man, come on, man. That list ain't even fair. Cause this a thing. Cause this thing, all three, the three, the 1 to 3, all can play point guard. They all can handle the ball. You can switch them around any given night, and they all gonna go off. KD can handle the rock. Jordan, of course, we know Jordan can handle the rock. We also know LeBron can handle the rock. But you can, and then just say, hey, you got, and then think about what. Well, let me ask y'all this. So this y'all starting 5. Who coming off the bench? Who y'all got coming off the bench with y'all starting 5? Oh wow. Oh my. Hey man, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. That's. But hey man, look, man, we trying to keep the chat clean, man. Like, oh my. But we trying to keep the chat clean, man. We don't, cause you know, we trying to keep it as clean as possible, man. We're gonna stick to sports right now. We ain't on nothing else, no crazy stuff, man. We're gonna stick to sports, but wow. But yeah, man. Who y'all 5 coming out the bench? Who y'all got subbing in? And I know, bro, he done got out the live, but man, appreciate bro for them super chats too. Definitely appreciate them super chats. Now we don't ask for no donations. We don't ask for that, but if y'all want to donate to the channel, man, y'all definitely can donate. You know what I'm saying? Show a love, but yeah, man, I don't really know who my starting 5 would be. I ain't gonna lie to you. Well, I know some people that would be in my starting 5. Of course, Shaq gotta be. He gonna be at center. He gonna be in the starting 5. I'm trying to think who would be in my starting 5. Well, I know AI would be my starting 5. AI, Shaq. I'm trying to think. I can't really. I mean, well, I put Jordan in starting 5. AI in my starting 5. Shaq. My boy Pedro Stojakovic from the Kings. Definitely gonna be my starting 5. Let me see who else. Yeah, Pedro Stojakovic, Allen Iverson, Shaq. I go with probably Jordan in starting 5, and I'll probably do Tim Duncan too in the starting 5. I ain't gonna lie, probably Shaq and Duncan, my boy Jordan, my boy Pedro Stojakovic, and my boy Allen Iverson, and possibly T-Mac too, because that's one of my favorite players too. You know what I'm saying? In that era, because I remember I used to have a pair of them T-Macs, man. The white, the one before he got the narrow ones, the big white ones, like the big white and blue T-Macs. When his first shoe he first came out, I had a pair of the white and blue ones, and I'll never forget. I used to play in this youth league when I played on. I used to play in this youth league when I was a kid. So me not thinking, I go out there, I put on these T-Macs. This the first time I ain't even had them that long. I had got them for school. So I make the mistake and I go out there and I play in them. I ain't broke them in. So this is my first time ever playing in these shoes. And that was the worst mistake I ever made because man, my feet were hurting so bad after that game. Man, I was out there limping, boy. But I had a couple, you know what I'm saying. But that, you know what I'm saying, that was my short-lived basketball career. But yeah, T Mac was one of my favorite players back in the day, man. That was like for real, for real. He was one of my favorite players. But yeah, man, let me slide back to some football, man. Let me slide back to some football. So, you know, we were talking about Patty Mahomes, man. We're talking about Big Pat Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, man, we're talking about Patty Mahomes, Kansas City Chiefs, going to another Super Bowl. And man, you know what I'm saying, I had got on here, man, just to chat with y'all, talk to y'all for a minute, because I ain't been on live in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really been on here like that in a little while. I just want to get on here and tap in with y'all, man. I definitely plan on doing this, you know, more often. You know what I'm saying? Get on here and talking to y'all. Get on here and, you know, chopping it up with y'all. Like I said, man, appreciate the super chat, man. Appreciate you, little bro, for the super chat. Well, once again, we finna see another Patrick Mahomes Super Bowl. Me, I'm rooting for the underdog. I'm rooting for Jalen Hurts, man. I really feel like, bro, you know what I'm saying? This ain't his first Super Bowl, so I hope he can, you know what I'm saying? I hope he can, you know what I'm saying, get in there and win the Super Bowl. Because I feel like, man, hey, man, look, we ain't on that type of time, man. So just telling y'all coming here with certain stuff, we're gonna be removed. We ain't on that type of time at all. Any out of the way crazy comments, super crazy comments, they're gonna be removed because, like I said, it'd be young, you know, it'd be young people on here, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want them to get the wrong impression because this ain't that type of chat, man. We definitely ain't finna allow just anything and everything to go on, man. We ain't finna do that. So, you know what I'm saying? We can talk about sports. We can talk about, you know what I'm saying, but we're not gonna do that. We ain't doing it in this chat. We ain't on that, none of that type of time. That ain't how we roll. That ain't how we want our business to be looked at. So, any crazy out of the line comments will definitely be blocked immediately. So just let y'all know ahead of time. But yeah, man, Patrick Mahomes going to another Super Bowl. They will face the Philadelphia Eagles. And yeah, man, it's gonna be a good one. Definitely gonna be a good one. But like I said, it's gonna be a good one, man. I just kind of already figured that if Patrick Mahomes if he's still in it around this time of the year, he's going to the Super Bowl. It ain't no questions in my mind, ain't no doubts in my mind. If he's still in the Super Bowl hunt around this time, he going to the Super Bowl. That's one thing he gonna do. That's one thing we know for sure. If Patrick Mahomes is still playing around this time, he is going to get. He's going to the Super Bowl. Oh, so that. Oh yeah, man. I will say this too. If y'all want to donate to the channel, man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can do super chats. Also if you want to donate, you can do cash out, whatever however way you want to donate to help the channel grow. Like I said, there ain't no requirement though. We ain't ask for no donation, but if you would like to donate to the channel, we definitely appreciate the donations. Um Anything y'all would like to do to help the channel, anything y'all can suggest to help the channel grow. And yo man, I ain't planning on being here that long. I was just gonna get on here maybe about an hour, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all got on here and started chopping it up with me. I appreciate everybody that tuned in, everybody that, you know what I'm saying, that left a comment, everybody that liked the video, shared the video. And I'll be back on here again. And also, man, if you hey, what up, Drake? What up, Drake 211? Also, man, if y'all tuning in, if y'all haven't watched the video, man, go check out the videos on our channel, man. We got some great football games, some great basketball games. If y'all want to check them out on the channel. Make sure y'all hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Definitely like the videos. They help the video get into the algorithm. Like this video, it helps the video get into the algorithm. And yeah, man, this your boy HB Sport Network. Subscribe to the channel. And the Please Sports is the other half. Is one half of HB Sport Network. Subscribe to his channel. But yeah, man, we got a lot of stuff coming up. 7-on-7 season is here, so we will have some 7-on-7 football on the channel real soon. We got some more basketball games, so we will have some more basketball on the channel. And travel football, you know what I'm saying? Travel football is going on too. And also semi-pro football is going on. So we'll have some semi-pro football on the channel real soon in the next couple months. Spring football will be here, so we'll have some more high school football in the next couple months. Have some spring games, then we'll have the Jamboree games, and then it'll be football season again. So y'all be on the lookout, man, for HB Sport Network in 2025, man. We finna take this thing all the way up, and we need y'all full support. We thank y'all for the support that y'all giving to us so far. 2025, we finna take things to the next level. And we appreciate everybody that tuned in. Appreciate everybody that rock with us, everybody that showed love. See y'all in the next one, man.